In making the case that Muslims and Christians worship separate gods, you end up seeming to have to make the heretical case that the God of the New Testament and the God of the Old Testament are separate gods, and that just won't do. A denial of the Trinity is, at least in a certain way, a denial of God. But here's the problem. Jews also don't believe in the Trinity. It's not just Jews today who don't believe in the Trinity. The Israelites in the Old Testament had never heard of the Trinity. Now, there might be individual exceptions to that. People like Abraham may have had some glimmer of the triune nature of God, but certainly the ordinary Israelite believer was not a Trinitarian. By that reasoning, you would seemingly have to say that Christians don't believe in the same God believed in by the faithful of Israel in the Old Testament. So I think this is a theologically dangerous error. So how do we avoid it? Well, by recognizing that people can be wrong about theology. You can say false things about the true God. You can even say false things about the nature of God.
The elephant in the room that he's not dealing with is the fact that it's not only a denial of the Trinity, but it's a denial of Jesus Christ as God. That's what Muslims hold. And the scriptures are very clear that he'd be called mighty God, wonderful counselor. John 1 says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God, and the same was in the beginning with God, and all things were made by him, and nothing came into being but by him, and the Word was made flesh and dwelt among us. And Jesus clearly says, if you do not believe that I am, ego eimi, speaking of the ego eimi hoan of the Old Testament, you don't believe that I am, you will die in your sins. So I'm going to take Jesus' words over this man's word.